Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and today I want to do a review for you for Blood Harvest. Or, when I looked it up on IMDb, it's called The Blood Harvest. I'm not sure if there's really a difference, but... before I get into the overall review and plot synopsis, I would like to thank Wild Eye for providing me this copy to review for you guys. They have a YouTube channel and a webpage. So check them out. They have a lot of cool content, and I think you'll enjoy it. Blood Harvest is a 2016 movie that runs approximately 90 minutes and is directed by George Clark. This movie's a bit of an oddity for me out of the entire set of films that Wild Eye has sent me. This is a movie that I wasn't quite as fond of. It was just okay when I was watching it, up until the end is when I started getting into it, and as things were more explained, I started to enjoy it more. That happens with me every once in a while when I'm watching a film. Like I said, I thought this movie was going to be something, and it turned out to be something completely different. And it kind of brought the level of enjoyment up. Now, a brief plot synopsis, and I'll kind of tell you the things I didn't like about it at first. I'm not going to give away the ending, but suffice it to say that this movie does a complete, in my opinion, a complete 360. And that's kind of what I enjoyed about it. People are disappearing in this town. By the way, this is a UK film, if I'm not mistaken. People are disappearing in this town, and a detective has been working on this case for years. And he comes up with these really weird, it's almost like conspiracy theories. It's one of them things where he has the board with all the yarn connected, and this is where the first attack happened, and this is where the, next person goes missing. And they think he's a bit obsessed with the case. So instead of letting him solve it, which I thought was kind of weird, they kind of put him on suspension. And I believe from there he gets fired, but I could be wrong about that. Anyway, his partner decides to pick up where he left off, more or less. And he gets another partner, which is also in on the investigation. Now, trying not to give anything away, there is more than one killer. And you kind of get this Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe. And it does say that on the back, if I'm not mistaken. Or it says it somewhere. But you do get this Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe. Kind of like hillbillies out in the woods. And they act really, really strange. And it kind of took me out of the film. Made it less enjoyable for the first part of the movie. To me, when it was explained, it made the movie more interesting. I'll put it that way. And I did get a lot more enjoyment out of the film. I'm not going to tell you what the explanation is or what ends up happening in the film, but I thought it was fairly interesting, overall. What attracted me to it, I figured this was like a standard slasher. I don't know if you can see it, but this is one of the killer's masks. And there are some others. Like I said, there's more than one killer. And they have a different mask as well. But it ended up being something that I wasn't expecting. I'll put it that way. And like I said, it made it more enjoyable. I'm going to give this movie a 6. And, I mean, if you're just interested in turning your brain off and having a good time, and actually being surprised, then I recommend it. But once again, I would like to thank Wild Eye for providing me with this copy. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.